So, the cutscene for chapter 19 is going to be slightly different because this time this will take place in everyone going up the stairs, and right when they make it to the third floor, something happens. So, here is chapter 19. It is called Dark Fortress Nightmare. You'll see why it will be called Nightmare in a moment. Nobody knows about whether they're followed or not. So they head on out. How did I not make any shopping space? I swear I would have. So I am going to make... I think I remembered this now. Yeah, I remember this perfectly now. So, I'm going to start this, and I'm going to tell you what I remembered. So, this is at the stairs part. There's no third floor yet. And then after the third floor, Druko and crew... Well, actually, they're at the third floor, but they see barely any raids, and they don't know why. 3. And it's gonna take a while before I make it to the cutscene. But first I'm gonna fight an enemy or two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that would be when the true adventure starts. 1. So I'm going to fight 2 enemies for currency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then after that, I'm going to go into Nightmare and probably just farm until I get 2,000 coins. 1, 2, 3. Not going to the cutscene yet. 2. 1, 2. Now I'm going to see what I'm fighting. 4. I'm fighting none of the alien group. So it's a shadow group. So, I'm fighting the Shadow Grunts. I'm fighting 6 of the Shadow Grunts. I'm not gonna mark where I was. It doesn't really matter. I'd remember from these spaces. So, everyone fights 6 Shadow Grunts. Then I'm fighting another enemy. Another pair of enemies. It's so funny that now I don't really have to worry about star points because I'm on the max level, so I'm worrying about currency. So, first off, Shadow Grunts. You already know all of the health they have. I'm putting them too far up. I remembered what I set the raid as. I didn't do it before, but the raid's supposed to be like this. I'm going to, this time, let it go in an upside down pyramid order. think I did, but I forgot what the fighting order is like. I got an idea. Pretty ingenious. So what I'm going to do is just use normal attacks. Yeah, I'm going to just use normal attacks. And I was wrong about the Shadow Grunts' defense. They have... Wait, they have none? I didn't know that the whole time they had no defense. I thought the whole time that the Shadow Grunts had half defense, but they have no defense. And then I rolled a 6 for Brave's turn. Now it's Tim's turn. 8. The alien grunts use the shrieking move, and this one and the shadow grunts are using Shadow Storm. And it affects yeah, it affects everyone. So their attacks are 3 each. No. Was it 3 each? 2 each. 4 each for Druko. So it's 20 for Druko, and it's 10 for the rest. Seven. And then 5. Now if I get a super low roll with him, which I didn't, I got a 7, I would have attacked that one. I'm still going to. Shadow Storm. 6, 12. Now, using normal attacks again. 9. Five. And then 3. That would have been perfect for the other one. Now the Shadow Grunts are just using their claws. Four for Druko. So they have 14. And then Tim only took 2 damage. Normal attack again. 9. Brave's turn. 5. And now Tim's turn. 9. So now it's only currency. Currency is 8 per shuttle grunt. So it's 48. 1,730. Now I'm fighting one more enemy and then going to the cutscene. And you can tell that there's lots of cutscenes. So I still know where I am. I was right here. Six. So I'm just going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to the cutscene. 7. One of the aliens, I know it. It's a, now they are alien grunts, right? Yes, alien grunts. And I'm still using normal attacks. So, this time, still upside down pyramid pattern. For you guys, it's like the left arrow. It is this. And then putting 2 of these light green dice down. Then I'll do pink dice and the light green dice. Since I have enough pink dice for it. I have enough light green dice for the substitute number. Hold on, guys. What? Mom? Alright, I'm recording.
Okay. Be kind.
No.
And listen for your timer. You have 40 minutes.
Alright. Bye.
Bye, honey.
And yes, I'm having dinner late. Having dinner at 6:50 and then I'm making popcorn. For you guys who wouldn't even know what I'm talking about. I didn't cut that because of course I'm not a very good editor. Or at least I don't edit on my phone. But I will soon not have to worry about that for my 4th dice trial. Soon meaning like in a couple months. I'm probably going to play my 4th dice trial on my anniversary again. Alright, I had an idea for the pink dice. I'm going to do that. So the pink dice was going to be this. And then green dice here as well. And also alright, so normal attacks again. Even though the alien grunts are tougher, I'm still doing normal attacks. 4. tougher in health, not in attack. Because at least their attacks to Druko are still pretty frail. And then Tim's turn. Man, I didn't even knock out a single alien grunt. Screeching Terror. I don't even... It's not It wasn't Screeching Terror before, but I think it was like Deafening Screech. That's what it was. Deafening Screech. So, 18 damage to everyone. So, Druko has 56. And then I'm removing... Alright, so removing these 2 6s. And then it would have been... another 6, because it's 18, 3 times 6, so 18 for Brave. Don't mind this. I'm going to fix that in a moment. So another 6, so remove another 5. Now Tim has 14 left. Druko has 56. I don't know where my black dice are. I don't know why I can't find them. 36. And then doot, 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 doot. Having fun with my dice thing. Alright. Now normal attacks again. Hopefully I get higher rolls. 11, that's more like it. Next is 9. Doesn't matter what I roll for these 2. 10. You'd think I'm nuts, but you'll see what I'm planning. Deafening Screech again. This time it does 15 to Druko and, well, to everyone else as well. Leaving Braves on 61, but I'm leaving it on just the 1. It would look like it's on peril, but trust me, it's not. At least I'm doing Tim's second, because it's less time consuming. And then Druko, saving the shortest for last. Like, thing that takes the shortest time. It's so funny. It slightly bothers me about Brave's health, but I don't want to change it because it's... Actually, wait. It's 51, so yeah, I am going to change it. I'm so dumb. This is 49. I'm so used to it being like 60 for some odd reason. So, Druko doesn't have that much health left. He doesn't have 41. He has 31. So I'm going to do this because of 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Brave is... 51. I think I said 51, not 41. I meant 51, not 61. 30, okay, 41. Now everything's back. Now everything's back in the neat order, I think. 41? Like, 49? 30. This was on 59, wasn't it? So, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 59. It's really 49. So, 48, right? 48. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. There. No, that's not right. 25 plus 18 is 43. Hold on. I'm terrible. I'm getting worse at math by the second. 49 is how much he has. So now I got it right. So now I got it all right. Double 6. Roll one more die. 4. So it's 16. I don't know why I'm rolling 3 dice. I'll keep it. I'll keep that. 7. Even though, well, no, I'm gonna re-roll the 3 because the 4 was perfectly rolled, but the 3 just dropped. There. 10. Now it doesn't matter what I roll. I'm gonna roll 1 die just to see what I get. 6. Deafening screech again. So this, and then there, and then this, and then remove this, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Druko really has not much health left, which is trouble. Well, I'm still going because... So that's 6. Now I'm going to just roll 1 die and see what I get. 4. And now Tim's turn. 6. So now, currency-wise, I got... And I'm going to use up Roost already. So I'm going to already use up Tim's 5 SP. Because Druko has 22 health left, and now he has 52 health. Alright, so it's a perfect amount. Now it's time for the cutscene. I was right here. Didn't matter what I got. When they made it up to the third floor and defeated a small raid, they didn't see anything much else until after they walked halfway through the room, a voice stopped him and the allies. In the book it would be stopped Druko and Tim. Where do you think you're going? Druko turns around and he knows the voice very well as he turns around and sees Crex. He clenches his fist and was about to charge, and then Crex says, "Oh, you're not gonna fight me just yet, little one. You're going inside a nightmare." Druko gets sent into deep sleep as he gets sent into a nightmare, and Tim has that exact same nightmare. They see that they are now being surrounded by nightmarish enemies. If you get through this nightmare, you'll be fighting a big boss of Nightmare Land. And if you fail, of course I am going to absorb your fear and turn it into power, and even tell Brondicon that I, along with my ally, have succeeded. Do you have the guts to face us? If you do, then please go onward. But you have been warned. These nightmares are very strong. The possible enemies I could have are nightmare zombies, nightmare creepers, or nightmare bombers, and nightmare hero brain, which I'm thinking of just renaming it just Nightmare Mist. But don't roll a double 1, 3, or 5, or else you get an instant game over, because his only attack move is Annihilation, and he doesn't use it right off the bat, but you get an instant game over if you get double 1s, 3s, or 5s, if you're unlucky enough to get that. And for the nightmare things that you're going to be fighting, you're going to be fighting 5 nightmare zombies and 4 nightmare bombers. And explosion instantly defeats the enemy. So I'm going to make up a shopping space, and it's going to be right here on these squares, so that I would buy more things. So Druko and Tim, really in the game, Druko and his allies sees the same exact ship that Druko has flown through before. Druko tells Tim that that's where they should go. So, let's get through this nightmare. 6. And I'm going to fight an enemy right off the bat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, hoping that I don't get any double 1s, 3s, or 5s. Nine, thank goodness. I fight the Nightmare Bombers. I'm going to mark where I am on the board. So I fight 5 Nightmare Zombies. I'm sort of feel like just doing this by book and only letting Druko and Tim fight, which is what I'm going to do. I'm doing it by book. So Brave is not going to be fighting at all through this nightmare. So Nightmare Zombies, which I'm fighting 5 of, have 20 health. And saying that I'm fighting 5 of them, but that was my decision. And then pretty much I'm hoping I don't have to fight the Nightmare Mist. That's pretty much why I'm naming it Nightmare Mist. Because what the Nightmare Mist is basically Nightmare behind a really deep fog that nobody can see, and he kills. And when he kills in the nightmare and you cannot wake up, you're truly dead. Creepy, I know. Ka-weepy, I know. Now it's pink dice. No worries. I'm using light green dice. Takes me a while setting up enemies' health, but in my 4th dice trial, it won't take very long at all. I just type how much health the enemies have. And then oh man, I ran out of pink dice. That's stupid. So I'm just going to do 2 light green dice. I was looking for pink dice, partially why I took so long thinking. I was looking for pink dice and I couldn't find any. So I was like, oh, forget it. So I'm using special moves, but not the OP ones. Like, I'm going to use Hammer Tail. I'm letting Brave use Slash. Or actually, I'm still doing Roar of Rage. And I'm letting Tim use a normal attack. I'm letting Tim be the healer. Oh wait, Brave isn't fighting, so it's going to be that much harder. So instead, I'm not going to let Tim use anything anyways. I'm using Hammer Tail, and I'm letting Tim use a normal attack. $12. So 8 left for that one. Tim is using a normal attack. 7. One of the nightmare zombies uses leech. Leech heals, and it only does 3 damage, and at hard difficulty only does 6. The others uses flailing tackle. So Druko has 24 health, and Tim has this much health left. So now I'm going to use up Tim's turn and use Roost on Druko, and then Druko use Hammertail again. So Tim is healing. Why is this a 4? I remembered attacking. Dang it! What was it again then? It was a 7. That was what it was. I attacked that one, so I moved to 5, and that was what it was. No, 7. I have to remember. No, that's right. 13. I don't know why I thought that was an even number. So, Druko now has 30 more health. And then Druko uses Hammertail. $11 really does 22. Leech, Molding Tackle. So 1, 2, 3, and then I'm just going to do this. No, I'm not going to use Roost again. Not yet. Now I'm going to use... I'm only letting Tim use normal attacks. I'm using Hammertail every time. Or at some point I'm going to use Chaotic Slashes. Was Chaotic Slashes 2? Yes, it was. So, I'm going to use Chaotic Slashes at some point. So, Hammertail, and then normal attack. 9, so 18. Seven, perfect. Flailing Tackle. Now I'm letting Tim use Roost on himself. Looking for the 4s. Thank you for showing me the 4s. The Force. So, letting Tim use Roost on himself. Again. And then letting Druko use Chaotic Slashes. So now Tim has 44. I'm gonna see if my video stopped recording. Thank goodness it didn't. So by the cutscene to where the airship is, I'm going to end the part there. Or actually I'll still make it to I'll still make it to the cutscene where Nightmare is, but that means that this video is going to be a very long one. Even though my dinner is about to be ready, so I might have to cut it and come back soon. Sooner or later. Maybe. I count up to 3, right. So, 44. And now I'm using chaotic slashes. 4. Darn it. 1. Worst chaotic slashes ever. Thank goodness I'm not using it anymore. Because that was only 6. I don't know why I was about to move all of the health points. Flailing tackle. These enemies are tougher than I thought. Darn it, I'm starting to forget what Brave's health is. I just removed all of the health from Brave, and now I'll forget. So what I'm going to do for Brave is just, because I'm going to buy a healing orb, just let his health be up to 100. Or actually what the healing orb will do is, if the chapter ends, then everyone gets healed. On easy difficulty, the healing orb is not necessary. And on hard difficulty, I was thinking of not letting the healing orb exist. I'm only doing it because it's on normal difficulty. Did I remove the 6s yet? I don't remember. I'm not going to remove the 6s. I don't think I did, but I'm not going to remove them anyways. Tim. I'm not using anything for Tim, even though I could use Roost, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to let Druko use Hammer Tail and let Tim use a normal attack. Almost done with these enemies. Then I'm going to the cutscene where the airship is. And then I'm going to activate that cutscene and then say that the next part will be a long video. Because it's basically me going all the way to the boss. If I wanted to, I would have just done every part in a half an hour, but if I did that, then I would be cutting the boss mid part, and I didn't want to do that, so now I'm just making it any time. So, Hammer Tail. Debating on Hammer Tail or normal attack. 7, so Hammer Tail. And then normal attack. 4. Leech. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. And now I'm just gonna do this. It's 19, so I would have just done this. There. So now I'm going to use Hammer Tail one more time, and then use a normal attack for Tim. I'll use Hammer Tail. It's a 10. So since I fought 5 Nightmare zombies, I get 100 gold. I remembered when I was just about to make this, I was like, do I just make experience or do I just make the coins and not make the star points? And what I would do is buy myself level ups, but that wouldn't have made sense. So I just did it the way normal RPGs are used, which is gaining experience. So because of how long the video has been recorded for, I'm going to cut this part, despite the fact that if I cut the part, then I might record 3 videos on this chapter because of how long it's taking. But if I skip the enemies at all, which I'm probably not going to do for this one, I'm going to keep going because I can. I'm going to quickly check how long I have left for dinner. I have enough time. So I'm going to keep going to the cutscene and then end the video after that cutscene is over. So, doesn't matter what I roll, I make it to the first cutscene, I roll the exact number. The airship... No, wait. Drugo and Tim have entered the airship because I didn't let Brave join because it's a nightmare world. And... Oh, I thought about adding something in Drugo's cell that would be epic. But I'll show you guys in the boss battle what would happen. And then Druko sees an entity that he knows, a friend of his that he thought he would never see again. It's Patrick, the ghost. Or Patrick the spirit, that's what it is. Patrick the spirit, or ghost. Okay, Patrick the ghost. Ah, it's you! Art, hurry, come on in. What's going on, Patrick? Nothing much, but I'll just tell you this. You are in a nightmare. Because flying on this ship, you will be able to see nightmare ships and from far away, nightmare. Nightmare is humongous. No need to... And you would think that's pretty funny, but wait until you see him. He is huge. He's probably as big as the boss that you're about to face, probably even bigger. But that's because it's in your own nightmare. I'll tell you the description of Nightmare for the viewers as well. He has a huge skull, and the huge skull, demonish. Wears a dark robe, has very huge claws, and has no legs. He floats, and you would think of him as like a mutated reaper, but he's not a mutated reaper, just a very big scary creature, and you would have to face him in order to get out of this nightmare. Sadly, I must stay here, but I'm only staying as a guide. No need to worry. You will see me again in your own dreams at some point. But now is not the time for any fortune. You have to fly this airship, and you are now captain, Druko, because you already know how to use the airship. So lead the way, and I'll land the airship safely down, and I'll go to my dream shop afterward. And you can buy any accessory you need. This is in the game, not in the story. Buy any accessory you need for your travels. So, good luck out there. The Doom ship starts up and is flying. Tim is amazed, but then he jumps off and flies along with the okay, I almost spoiled it. With the airship. The nightmare is not yet over. Next time, we are going through the airship part of the nightmare. I'm probably going to record one more video for me, for you guys. Like, I'm saying one more video for tonight for me, because for me it's still like probably I don't know what day of August it is for me. Like probably the 19th. That's probably what it is. 19th of August. Sucks that summer's about to end for me. For you guys, it already ended, but sucks. So, see you guys next time. Bye.